Today's video is for those of you who are ready to step into that quiet confidence era. Today's video is going to be all about how to build an old money capsule wardrobe in 2025. So we're going to be going over pieces that you can build your wardrobe with that whisper luxury and don't shout. And whether you're going to work or you're going out for a coffee and a croissant on the weekend, these pieces will make you feel like you were born in the French countryside. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kimmy Jane, and here we like to talk all things glow ups on the inside and out, whether that is fashion, beauty, or career advice. But today we're going to be talking about old money outfits to build your capsule wardrobe. Let's go. Now, before we dive in, I just want to touch on what really makes an outfit or a piece of clothing old money. Now, if you're on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, you've probably come across this phrase, which is often used to describe clothing that doesn't have loud logos like LV or Gucci, and it's more of a refined color palette, restrained, modest, and all about quality. So it's all about the quality and the craftsmanship over big, bold, flashy logos. And for one, I'm actually really all for this old money look because I love the idea of, investing in craftsmanship and story over just paying, 10 times as much just so you can have a brand's logo on your shirt or your bag. So I'm going to share some great pieces that you can look at investing in to build your capsule wardrobe and have that old money feel. Now, the first item I'm going to share with you is a tailored white shirt. So we want something that's not so thin that it doesn't have any structure to it. And also, you don't want to wear a white shirt that is too see-through where you can see your bra. But if you are wearing a white shirt, I do highly recommend wearing a beige bra or a skin-toned bra because they are less likely to show through. So a structured, tailored white shirt is a extremely versatile piece in your wardrobe. It's very sophisticated and it really gives that old world charm. You can wear these with a nice pair of maybe camel colored tailored trousers, or I guess any trousers in a neutral color like navy or black, or even maybe like white on white if you want to do that. You can pair this with shorts, you can pair this with a skirt. Honestly, this is probably one of the most versatile pieces you can have in your wardrobe, and it definitely has an air of sophistication around them. Now, if you want to go one step further, I'm a bit of a fan of the Ralph Lauren white shirts. They do come in a range of colors, but they have that little logo, and while I don't care about logos, I do think that Ralph Lauren is one of those brands that they're expensive, but the quality is there. Plus, Ralph Lauren and old money and quiet luxury tend to go hand in hand. So if you're really wanting to step into your quiet luxury era, then why not check it out? Okay, the next item is a wool coat in a color like camel or navy. These are kind of like a must-have staple piece in your wardrobe, especially for the winter months. I know for me in Tasmania where I live, usually there's snow out there on the mountain and it is absolutely freezing, and polyester is just not going to cut it. So I would definitely invest in a wool coat in a neutral color like camel or navy. These colors are very sophisticated and classy. They definitely are that sort of old money look, and they're honestly just great pieces to have in winter because they actually keep you warm and they will go perfectly with a capsule wardrobe. I would say actually both of these colors are the best colors, I would say. Navy goes with lots of things, but I tend to prefer camel colored coats. I just love the look of camel. It goes with black really nicely, dark browns, navies, whites. It's just an extremely versatile piece. If you get something that's very minimalist as well, it will stand the test of time. So I would steer clear of things that are really trendy or have really unique cuts and things going on. I would stick to just an original kind of design, simple classic that's going to last in your wardrobe, hopefully for decades. Now, the next item, if you're going to be building an old money capsule wardrobe, is of course a pair of tailored trousers. Now, you don't need to spend a lot of money. I have a pair I bought from H&M, which are incredibly comfortable and honestly remind me of my more expensive pairs of trousers. Now, if you're going for the old money charm, you can't not have a pair of beige trousers. Now, beige is one of those colors where it's like when you wear white or beige, it's like we attract dirt, so you have to be extra careful when wearing beige or white but I recently purchased a pair of beige trousers, which I've been on the hunt for a pair just like this for what has felt like a lifetime. And I recently went into town on my lunch break and I just tried this pair on, and they were a bit expensive. They were 250 AUD, which maybe in USD is more like, 400 USD. And whilst they were expensive, because of the tailoring and how they fit my body perfectly and they were comfortable and the material was soft, I just went for it. And if you're building a capsule wardrobe, a pair of trousers in colors like beige, white, navy, and black are essential, especially if you're someone who works in an office. You will get so much wear out of a pair of trousers because you can pair them with a shirt, a knit top, a vest, a cardigan. Like, the list is truly endless. But as you may have noticed, if you want the old money look, definitely stick to neutral colors like your navies, your beiges, your browns, and that sort of thing. The next piece that's a must-have for your old money capsule wardrobe is, of course, a cashmere sweater or like a cashmere sort of jumper or something like that. I think that cashmere, it's not only like a wonderful fiber, but it keeps you so warm and it looks luxurious. Whenever I have worn my cashmere tops, jumpers or cardigans, I usually have at least one person who asks me where I got it from and what's the brand, because they definitely do look expensive. And I think that comes down again to, quality and the craftsmanship and texture. Like, polyester and thin fabrics tend to be shiny and cheap, whereas things that are, not all expensive things are high quality, by the way, but when you're talking about wool and cashmere, like merino wool, they have a different texture to them, and inherently they do look more expensive and high end. And if you're going to invest in just one color, I guess you can't go wrong with black, but personally I have one in I think the color is called Ecru. It's kind of like a beigey, like super light brown color. It goes with everything. I wear it all the time. I don't just wear it with a nice pair of trousers or a nice pair of jeans. I literally throw it over the top of my yoga gear when I'm going to Pilates because it's so cute. It instantly makes me feel dressed up and it makes me feel a bit fancy. Like, even with my gym gear on, like leggings and a sports bra, if I throw on the cashmere cardigan and a watch and a bracelet, I feel like I'm good to go. Like, I can take over the world. So I highly recommend investing in a cashmere or like a wool blend, something that's like a nice neutral color that's going to be incredibly versatile with your wardrobe. But I really think you can't go wrong with beige, ecru, or black. Those are the only colors I think I would invest in when it comes to cashmere, because obviously it's so expensive. And one thing to keep in mind is you have to be so careful when you put it in the wash. You cannot put it in with your other clothes. Best practice is to obviously hand wash. Now, I can't bring myself to do that. I cannot be bothered. And in my head, I just don't feel like it's clean enough, even though I know that's not true. So what I do is I put it in a garment bag and then I have it on the wool setting on my washing machine, but I have to press the options and make sure that the temperature is like cold, like 0, like no temperature. Otherwise, of course, they will shrink. And also, when you are hanging your clothes or your cashmere out to dry, or your wool for that matter, don't peg it up because it will leave dents. I would highly recommend just laying it flat over your clothes horse, or just laying it flat anywhere in the sun, just so that it doesn't like bag or hang or stretch if you want it to last the test of time. Okay, the next item, which is honestly one of my favorites, is a structured day dress. So think Lydia Millen, think, I'm in the English countryside and so forth. You have to have a structured day dress. And honestly, I love a structured day dress because they are so easy to throw on and you instantly look immaculate because you don't have to style pieces together and make sure the colors match and so forth. If you're wearing a dress, it's like an outfit in one. But not all dresses are made the same. So when I say structured, I mean not something like that's really tight or clingy or stretchy. I'm thinking linens and cotton blends, rayon, those sorts of materials. I actually came across a dress, honestly yesterday, that was polka dot, so not as versatile and old money, but I will share on the screen because the quality was insane. It is so beautiful, but I am personally going to wait for it to come on sale because they do usually have sales. I will share the QR code here, but honestly, I bet if you just give it 2 weeks, it will go on sale. That's what I'm hoping anyway, and I'm just praying it doesn't sell out before it goes on sale, but I've said this now and I've probably just jinxed myself. But moving on, if you want a structured day dress, I recommend getting one in navy or white. These are perfect for summer and spring season. They are absolutely gorgeous. They come in a range of price points. You can't really go wrong with a dress because you can dress up a day dress like this, like, you know, the ones that have short sleeve or puff sleeve and a bit of a collar and maybe some button detailing. You can dress these up with a, you know, nice leather belt in like navy or like a light brown. You can add a beautiful, you know, crossbody bag and some nice brown or nude colored sandals or espadrilles. And these, you just can't really go wrong with this look, and it's very sophisticated, covers you up, but is still very breathable for those warmer months. Absolutely adore a structured day dress. Now, we couldn't talk about an old money wardrobe without talking about handbags and accessories. Now, one of the, in my opinion, best quiet luxury old money handbags on the market right now is of course the Palen Numero 1. And it is honestly on my wish list. I think I might get it for my birthday, but I'm not 100% sure. And I have it on my wish list. I think I've had it on my wish list for ages, but I'm still just waiting to see if that's what I want or one of the other ones on my wish list. But anyway, Palen is such an amazing brand. I bet I'm saying that wrong. Palen. They are an incredible French brand. I'm pretty sure they manufacture all their bags in Spain, and honestly all of their handbags are absolutely gorgeous. But if you're going for a quiet luxury look, I don't think you can go past the Numero 1 in either one of the nice camel or cognac colors, or even the like white or the like more beige colors. These would go perfectly with all of your daytime outfits, but I think if you bought it in the white, black or taupe, then I think that these could actually be a great nighttime bag as well. They are very sophisticated. They have minimal logos, like next to no logo at all. They just have, I think, in very small gold letters, Palen or Palen. And I think this would also fit the majority of things you would need when you're going out, just like, you know, keys, wallet, phone. And this is such a gorgeous handbag. It is all about the craftsmanship, all about the shape, all about the detail and the luxury and the leather. And again, it's whispering luxury, it's not shouting luxury. And I don't know about you, and I have watched other YouTube videos talking about the downfall of luxury, so think anything by like Louis Vuitton and Gucci and so forth. I just think because there are so many fakes out there that people don't know if someone's LV bag is real or fake, that's actually kind of taking away the gravitas of having a logo bag. And I think, to me, I'm starting to feel like they just look not cheap, but just like very in your face, whereas I would much rather have a beautiful bag with like no logo on it from brands like LM, Palen, even like Ralph Lauren have some gorgeous bags with minimal logos. So I think that if you are building a quite luxury or old money capsule wardrobe, definitely steer clear of like loud logos and have a look at those really great mid-luxury brands with the minimalistic logos, because they are oh so refined. Next, we have to talk about shoes. So you can't really not mention ballet flats here. Now, ballet flats definitely give Chanel, at least some of the designs give Chanel, and they're also very comfortable and versatile. A pair of ballet flats in a color like black, beige, or maybe even like a nice sort of dark tan looking brown would look fantastic with all of the outfits that we have mentioned today. Like, you could pair a beautiful pair of Chanel inspired ballet flats or loafers with, you know, a day dress, trousers and a white shirt and so forth. And you can honestly find ballet flats at so many different price points. You could spend $50, you could spend $1,000. I honestly don't think you need to spend a lot of money. You just need to find something that looks dainty, looks elegant, and is a color perhaps like black or like a dark brown or a beige that's going to mix and match with those old money wardrobe items that we've touched on in today's video. Another accessory that I love as part of an old money wardrobe is of course a silk scarf. So I really like the twilly scarves, but also just the traditional sort of square scarves. You can, you know, roll them up and wear them around your neck, similar to a twilly, but obviously there's more fabric. And having a silk scarf is a really fun way to elevate your outfit and definitely add some flair. Now, you don't want to look like a caricature of old money, so I don't really recommend wearing a headscarf tied under the neck unless it's for a photo shoot or, you know, you're trying to go for a sort of Sophia Loren look. But if you're trying to look like real old money, then I think it's better to just, you know, wear it simply tied around the neck. There's multiple ways actually to wear a scarf around your neck, and if you go on YouTube, just type in ways to wear a neck scarf. But I think just tied kind of loosely around the neck, if you're wearing like a summer outfit, just adds a bit of pizzazz and a bit more flair to what you're wearing. I also love it when people tie it in their ponytails. I think that's so gorgeous, and it's nice to like pick up a color that you're wearing. So if you're wearing a patterned dress, picking up say like the red or the blue or the black and having a matching, you know, scarf tied in your ponytail or around your neck, around your wrist even, or even on your handbag is such a fun way to add some flair to your old money wardrobe. And last but not least is of course jewelry. So when I think old money and quiet luxury, I'm thinking beautiful and minimalistic gold or silver jewelry. Now I'm more of a gold girl, and I honestly think that everyone needs to have just a simple gold watch. It doesn't have to be real gold, but you know, gold plated or whatever, because A, you can tell the time without having to look at your phone, and B, they just look so elegant. I love wearing a gold watch with honestly all of my outfits, and I also think that a beautiful gold bangle is a nice way to dress your outfit up, especially if you are wearing, you know, quite luxury clothing, which tends to be much more on the minimalist side. Then having a watch, a bangle, or a simple gold chain necklace or a gold necklace can just make you look a bit more, you know, feminine, and also just add some nice detailing and touches to your look. I absolutely adore this brand. It's an Australian brand, and everything is really high quality but exceptionally affordable. So I will link some of my favorite pieces on the screen and in the description box below. Also this necklace, I wear this, I don't know if you can see that. Sorry to get up so close. This I wear every single day. Without fail. It is so beautiful. I actually want to buy another one, maybe slightly longer, and stack them. I don't know if that would look good actually now that I think about it, but I just want one. So my birthday's coming up, so I have a few things on my wish list that I'm kind of saving up for, and I just kind of want to splurge and just get everything all at once so I can just open up all my presents. But anyway, maybe I'll do an unboxing when my birthday comes around. You can see what I bought. But anyway, let's end on that. So yes, for an old money you know, capsule wardrobe, you can't go wrong with some gold pieces. So watch, bangle, and a necklace, and of course, you know, studs or some simple earrings are also great additions. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know which of these items we touched on today you think you want to invest in to build your old money capsule wardrobe. If you are enjoying my videos, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, because it really helps me out, helps me know if you're enjoying this channel, and it will inspire me to keep making videos. I hope to see you next time. Bye.